today. Herbert River. How Herbert River makes it? They're not that far. John Boyd, most important 2 games today. Put it on that Herbert River tunnel, please, mate. We'll have
Good afternoon all. Welcome to the Brothers Rugby League, the RLTD semi-final day. Coming up next to the start of our A grade. The Herbert River Crushers up against the Western Lions. Number 1 for Crushers, Dylan Gagonia. Number 2, Tom Lee. Number 3, Kyle Stewart. Number 4, William Trethaway. Number 5, Thomas Whiting. Number 6.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're minutes away here from kickoff in the knockout semi-final for RLTD today. Herbert River taking on the Western Lions as we get ready. And we'll go through the team list. Once again, thank you very much for tuning in. Big welcome to the Ingham and Herbert River community.
Number 14, Nathaniel Brulis. Number 15, Sean Devietti. Number 18, Matthew Husey. Number 19, Marley Hilliard. For Western Lions, number 1, Taylor Pearce. Number 2, Taylor Pearce. Number 3, Jack Riley. Number 4, Brett Anderson. Number 5, Cliff Campbell. Number 7, Xavier Hellier. Number 8, Armani George. Number 9, Zachary Diplock. Number 10, Brayden Ross. Number 11, Wayne Johnson.
We have a look at our 2 teams, ladies and gentlemen. Herbert River, fullback and captain Dylan Gajano. Number 2, Tommy Lee. 3, Kyle Stewart. 4, William Trethaway. 5, Tommy Whiting. 6, Aaron Slurry. 7, Lockie Herber. Number 8, Matty Spina. 9, Cohen Emmy. 10, Hunter Winkle. 11, Jake Nielsen. 12, Jaya Poppy. And 13, Benny Stanford. And on the bench we have 14, Matthias Scribulis. 15, Sean Devietti. 17, Jaden Smallwood. And number 19, Marley Helium. They are coached by the great man himself, Toddy Coburn. And we have a look at the Western Lions today. Number 2, Taylor Pearce. 3, Jake Riley. 4, Brett Anderson. 5, Heath Bethel. 7, Xavier Hallier. 8, Kamani George. 9, Zach Diplock. 10, Braden Ross. 11, Wade Johnson, the captain. 12, Zane Bethel. 13, Kyle Bader. Big shout out to Kyle Bader's watching today all the way over in Vanuatu. Thank you very much, guys. Sincerely appreciate it. Number 14, George Rubin. 15, Jack Radnage. 19, Jacob Burke. 16, Aidan Ketchup. 18, James Barry. And 21, Marshall Hudson. And they are triple coached by Kieran Harness, Jacob Burke, and Bella Ross. Referee for this game, Mr. Sammy Nosworthy. It's a cracking game, knockout semi-final. Herbert River taking on the Western Lions. RLTD would like to thank its 2025 live stream sponsor in the Doyle Group. Thank you very much. See the Herbert River boys led out by Dylan Gajano, Matty Spina there. Like I said, welcome everyone. around the Rugby League Townsville District, Ingham Community, Burdekin, Charters Towers, and all the inner city clubs throughout Townsville. Cracking day here at Jack Mansky Oval. It's fantastic to see the final series being played here. It really is. Herbert River will kick off. Western Lions are going to get the first opportunity with the footy in hand, running north to south. Referee Sammy Nosworthy blows time on, and we're away. Western Lions the first opportunity with the ball in hand. Goes the big Braden Ross, bringing it back from the kickoff. Burke will get in the dummy half. Goes to Kyle Bader, plays with lots of energy. Big defence there. Hunter Winkle and Cohen Emmy. And Nielsen there for Herbert River. Zane Bethel, good young player on the left edge. He'll play it there for the Western Lions. Jacob Burke, a dummy half. Goes to James Barry. Probing in around the ruck. Herbert River getting up hard with some good line speed here. Burke in behind the ruck. Links up with Jake Riley. The two veterans combined there. Burke, a dummy half. Goes to James Barry. Midfield bomb. Puts it high. Gajano underneath it. Goes backwards. Cleans it up, Dill. Gets ankle tapped there. Good set there from Western Lions to start the game. They make 90 metres. They bring it out now. Through Tommy Lee there. Ball in hand. Goes down the right edge. Matt Spina. Sorry, that's Thomas Whiting. I apologise, Matty. We'll see him carry the footy now. Matty Spina in the middle there. They work hard here. Very honest rugby league team, the Herbert River Crushers. They look for an early kick. Kicking into the wind, holds up in the breeze. Marsh Hudson at the back in the 21 jersey. So both sides completing sets early. Getting a feel for each other. Taylor Pierce throws himself at the Herbert River defence. Great to see Benny Stanford back out there playing for the Herbert River Crossers. Good player, Benny. Lots of experience. Brett Anderson stands. Second effort in the ruck infringement there, so they get a penalty to Western Lions. Jacob Burke starting the game at hooker was very good last week against the Central Tigers. Went for a cracking game here. The heavyweights clash now in the A grade. Zane Bethel goes forward here for the Lions. Burke will link up with James Barry to Braden Ross. Good defence there from Hunter Wickle, Benny Stanford. Kyle Bader plays out the back. Hellier. Some good hands there. Young Heath Bethel. Aaron Solari comes across in defence. Bethel gets up, keeps going. Riley's in a dummy half. He'll look to go down the short side. Big right foot step. Comes back to Kyle Bader. Physical defence from the core from Herbert River. Burke goes to Xavier Hallier. Stands and probes. Pulled down by Aaron Solari. Matty Spina. They go to their left. James Barry puts a little grubber kick. Dylan Gajano safe at the back. He's in very good position there. And Herbert River hold off the Western Lions raid. They go to the outside backs. Thomas Whiting runs into the Western Lions brick wall. That was a tough carry. Goes to Spina. He only knows one way, and that's forward for him. Stanford. Oh, Barry comes reeling out of that tackle. Be a penalty here for a lifting tackle. Anderson from the Western Lions. He'll get put on report. I'm surprised he didn't get bit. It's good to see Benny Stanford back to his feet here for the Herbert River Crushers. So Herbert River now, footy in hand, looking to get some field position through Matty Spina. He'll play it there on the first. Cohen Emmy, dummy half. Turns young Hunter Winkle back underneath him. Shout out to Cohen Emmy's family at home watching in Tully. Hope you're well, guys. Good young player, Cohen. Bit of family bias there. Goes to Benny Stanford. He's recovered from that dangerous tackle. He'll play it just over the 40-metre line. Emmy at dummy half. Goes to the right. Marley Helium. Another Tully Tiger Jr. out there. Herbert River. Flung to the ground by Anderson. Very strong and physical, Brett. Dylan Gajano goes high across field. With the win. It comes off Tommy Lee there. Might have gone backwards. First knock on against Herbert River. Then Western Lions, so it'll be a Western Lions feed. Sorry, a play the ball. Last tackle. They go to Marshall Hudson. Big fullback, bringing it out of his own half. Jacob Burke. Taylor Pierce. Oh, what a shot. Benny Stanford lines him up. Puts him to the soil. Heath Bethel. Good strong carry. Got a good future ahead of them, the Bethel twins. Burke, and that little combination with Jake Riley, playing it short. They go put it through the hands. Xavier Hallier. It's a good spiralling low kick away. Gajano on the bounce here. Comes back in the captain, Wade Johnson. 6.5 minutes down, 0-0. Both teams grinding away out there. Stewart. He's pulled down for Herbert River. Thomas Whiting gets in a dummy half again. Makes some good meters there. Gets over the halfway line. So Herbert River probing in Western Lions half now. Matt Spina. Working hard through the middle already. Aaron Slary takes him on himself. Scheming. Pull down 38. Last tackle. Gajano. Little chip over the top. They come through. Lands in the hands of the number 4 there for Herbert River. William Trethaway will score. Great little chip and chase there. Trethaway scores. Herbert River lead 4-0. Nice try. Risky kick. Fuck, he got golden bounce too. Dylan Gajano will take the goal kick here for Herbert River. William Trethaway scores the first points of this game. 8.5 minutes down, 4-0, the Crushers lead. Once again, a big shout out to everyone up in Ingham, Herbert River community. Thanks for tuning in and all your support throughout the season. Thank you very much, guys. Best wishes to your team. The Herbert River are through next weekend in reserve grade. They will play Brothers in the prelim. Gajano converts. 6-0, Herbert River lead here. Our preliminary games next weekend will be in the under-21s. South Bulls will take on Townsville Brothers. Reserve grade Townsville Brothers will take on Herbert River, and the ladies Western Lions will take on Vertican River. Fortunately, it was a high shot. They've called for attention here straight away. We hope the young man's okay. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to see, mate. No, there you go. Usually when it's a two-tone whistle.
The RLTD will exceed that season's 2025 sponsors. For Queensland Cowboys, Townsville Meeting Blackhawks, Alliance Electrical and Townsville Hydrovac, EU Sportswear, Willow Shopping Centre, the Royal Group, McDonald's, Hit 103.1, and Sealy.
Into it.
Yeah, but still hitting my way, right? Going what NRL?
I just went back then. I think it's young number 5. They did a week for it, probably. Yeah, that's Hunter Winkle, the number 10. Young Hunter Winkle is assisted from the field there. We wish him a healthy and speedy recovery. Unfortunately, it was high. Happens in the game of rugby league at times. So Herbert River will get a penalty. And young Sean Devietti comes to the field. Young 17-year-old out there for Herbert River. See Matty Spina. Clock is back on. For Herbert River working out their own half now. To Stanford. Aaron Solari, the veteran. They probe now in the middle of the field. Devietti pushing up in support there. Matty Spina goes to Benny Stanford. They work over the middle here on the 5th tackle, just over the halfway line. Goes to Gajano. Puts it high. Oh, a great take there. Falling. Good work there for Marshall Hudson. Goes to Jake Riley. So Jake will play it. Back to Burke to Pierce. Oh, dangerous tackle there, unfortunately, for the 11 there. Jakey Nielsen got his hand in between the legs. Put him in a dangerous position. So Western Lions get a penalty. They'll find touch short of the halfway line. 11 minutes down. 6-0 Herbert River lead. The RLTD would like to thank the Doyle Group, our 2025 live stream partner. Thank you very much. Jeff and Tash, phenomenal supporters of Townsville District Rugby League in North Queensland in general. Two of the best. See James Barry now probing away. Still making yards. Get some post-contact meters. Devietti hangs on in defence. Solari assists him. Riley. He's skipping across field. Turns. Doesn't know which way he wants to go. Desperately, Nielsen hangs on. Western Lions probing here. Burke at dummy half. Goes back towards the post of Barry. Gives it to Zach Diplock standing there. Takes off for the line. Just short. Burke. Braden Ross. Good tackle there around the bootlaces for Cohen Emmy. Hallier puts a kick through. Miles too deep. Sails over the dead ball line. Herbert River will give a 7 tackle set here. Wasn't the best execution on the last tackle there from young Xavier. Tommy Lee brings it back now for the River. Cohen Emmy. Goes to Marley Helium. Links up with Nielsen on the right edge. Sorry, that's Stewart. Thomas Whiting. Heavily involved with some strong carries. Emmy at dummy half. Spina. Takes him on through the middle. No Ben Campiolo today for Herbert River, unfortunately. Slary plays out the back to Gajano. He spots an opening. Desperate defence from Xavier Hallier brings him down on the 20. They put it through the hands. Slary, Davietti. The young man will play it there on the 5th. 12 out, centre field. Emmy comes back down to Slary. Puts a little kick over the top. Tommy Lee goes high. He plucks it out of the air. Tommy Lee scores. Tommy Lee scores in the left-hand pocket here for the Herbert River Crushers. They extend their lead, 10 points to 0. I can feel it's going through here too. Standing and moving. Catches us every time. I usually do. Massive crowd here today at Jack Mansky Oval. It's even getting bigger now for our A-grade games. The knockout semi-final here, Herbert River Crushers and the Western Lions. Then we got the big match, undefeated South Bulls taking on Townsville Brothers, 2 of the heavyweights. Pinnacle of our competition here now. We're at Jack Mansky Oval, the home for the finals for this year. Tremendous decision from RLTD. Best field outside Suncourt Stadium, North Queensland, apart from the big stadium. If anyone can find a better field, challenge me on it. This is better than Dolphin Stadium. I've told you it is. I'll fight for it. Yes, it is. You're just biased because you're a Dolphin supporter. It's a big kick here for Dylan Gajano. Strikes it well. Doesn't look like missing. Straight through the trees. It was headed for the ice cream truck over the back there. 12 points to 0 after 15 minutes. The Crushers lead the Lions. Good kickoff there from Western Lions. They're going to get a lucky bounce. That they do. A little bit of confusion at the back there for Herbert River. So after points, there's a big opportunity for Western Lions to bounce back here. Herbert River restart. Jake Riley with the ball in hand. Jacob Burke playing in a new role at 9 now. Goes down short side. Wade Johnson there running off Xavier Hallier. Been in good form, young Xavier Hallier for Western Lions. Riley probing in behind the ruck. Stands and offloads to Johnson. So Western Lions looking to bounce back here and get points. They're probing the Lions. They go short. Zane Bethel on the left edge. He'll play it back to James Barry. Sees an opportunity. Gets out of dummy half. He's over. No, he's just short. Inches short. Desperate tackle there from Dylan Gajano. Marley Helium. They go down the short side. I think the ball might have been touched in mid-flight from Herbert River. They opt for a centre field scrum. Will be a Western Lions ball. Referee Sammy Nosworthy right on the spot. Tremendous young referee in our competition. Townsville producing many good ones lately. Wyatt Raymond in the NRL. Josh Eaton, Taylor Worth, Jack Ebbett in the Host Plus Cup. Young Connor Wilson, Sammy Nosworthy coming through as well. Xavier Hallier links up with Marshall Hodson. Hudson will play it back to Pierce. He'll go from dummy half. Carries the ball strong, the young winger. Burke, Hallier. Kyle Bader. Just short of the try line, might be a penalty. Contact with the head there, even though he's falling in the tackle. 12-0 after 18 minutes. Herbert River lead. Braden Ross. Western Lions looking for their first points. Burke at dummy half. Barry goes short the Bader. Unfortunately, he coughs up an unforced error for the Lions. That doesn't happen very often with young Kyle. Very tidy player. We see Herbert River now. Got a lot of work to do to come out of their own half here. They play it back to Aaron Slary. Matty Spina. Works hard, Matty. True gentleman of our game too. Young Devi Eddy. Good strong run there from young Sean. Very good run. Picks up some post-contact meters. Plays it back to Cohenemy. Slary. Goes on the inside to Gajano. Uses his pace, pushes through one, doesn't beat the second defender though. Emmy, dummy half, goes himself, Cohen Emmy, spots an opening. James Barry just hangs on over the 40. Stanford, he probes. Emmy, dummy half, goes to Slary, on the inside to Matty Spina. Zach Diplock's down in background there for Lions. Herbert River go down the left edge. They put it through the hands. It goes to Tommy Lee. He finishes off in the corner. Tommy Lee scores for the Herbert River Crushers. He gets his second try. They extend their lead. 16-0 with the kick to come. Tommy Lee scores 2. Fantastic finish there. Spectacular style from Tommy Lee. And some beautiful hands from young Jaya Poppy, who throws the assist there. Nice little cutout ball. Smart play from young Jaya Poppy. He's got some good skills, the young man. But Tommy Lee finishes it off in style. True wingers try that one. He celebrates too. The Herbert River faithful. The River Champ might start going up soon. Big shout out to everyone up in the Ingham community watching. Thank you very much. 18 minutes remain in this first half. 16-0 with the kick to come. Dylan Gajano's brought his kicking boots in on today. He's striking them at his best. Herbert River Crushers 18. Western Lions yet to score.
Conversion was successful there by Dylan Pisano. Herbert River 18, the Western Lions yet to score.
Western Lions go with another towering kickoff. Goes down the back. Young Sean Davide brings it back. Matty Spina links up Aaron Solari, goes to Poppy. Once again gets a nice ball to Tommy Lee, but this time scored forward. So, Herbert River starting to play some expansive footy. 25 metres out. Western Lions are going to get an opportunity to bounce back out. They go down the right through Jake Riley. Gets an opening. Desperate defence there from Treatherway to 4. Hallier. Goes to Aiden Ketchup now on there for Western Lions. Uses some good footwork. He's pulled down a couple metres out. Great run from Aiden. Burke, dummy half, goes to Kamani George. It's pulled down. He'll play it back to Burke. Goes to the right to Xavier Hallier. Out the back to Hudson. Good hands by Bethel. He bounces off. Heath Bethel will score for the Western Lions. They get points. They're on the board. 18 forward, the kick to come. 16 to go in the first half. Heath Bethel scores for the Western Lions. Big shout out to Josh Sudley for tuning in. Thanks, mate. I hope you're well. One of the great nines that donned the black and green for the Hawks. Very impressed with Aaron Solari's haircut. It is. I reckon he's oiled it up too, Josh. What about his mo? He's got a fine trim moustache too, mate. Once again, thank you from everyone tuning in. Really, really appreciate the support and the love out there, guys. Thank you. Um, 14, Berkey. Yep. Conversion successful from Jacob Burke, wearing the number 19 today. Playing in at the number 9 jersey, Jacob Burke. Thank you very much. Big shout out around the grounds, watching today from Toowoomba, Napier, New Zealand, Greece, Calgary and Canada. Thank you. 18 points to 6. We're in for another blockbuster game in RLTD, one of the premier competitions in the north. Taylor Pierce takes him on through the middle. Burke at dummy half. Xavier Hallier. Aiden Ketchup. Looks fit. Providing some good spark off the bench. Big shout out to him and his family. Good people. Hallier will play it back. Burke at dummy half. Kamani George takes him on through the middle. Stanford working hard with young Sean Devietti there in defence. 5th tackle, 70-metre gain. Hallier with the little kick over the top. Tommy Lee comes off him. Might have gone in goal here, maybe. No. Doesn't touch the Herbert River player. Very lucky. They'll play the ball 10 metres out. So Herbert River coming out of their own half now. Spina, Solari, the veteran. He's got all his supporters watching today. Impressed with his hairstyles on the top lip as well as the slick, no hair oiled up today, Aaron Solari. Watched closely by the great man himself, Josh Tudley. Marley Helium. Plays it back through the middle. Matty Spina plays big minutes in the middle, Matty. Dylan Gajano gets a kick away. Gets behind Jake Riley. Tommy Lee's flying down the sideline. They'll find touch though. The ball beats everyone. So it'll be a play to ball. Aaron Solari's added massive experience and composure and calmness since his return for the Crushers. Very well timed by them. Classy player. Makes a difference out there as we see Taylor Pierce now heavily involved. Goes to Jake Riley, probing around the ruck. Strong ball carry from him. Burke plays in behind Bader, goes himself. Silky Skills, a dummy half. Xavier Hallier, Ketchup. Oh, good defence there from Aaron. Good contact with the shoulder. Burke down the short side. Xavier Hallier. Early ball there for Heath Bethel, the try scorer. Johnson, Hallier, Ketchup, Kamani George. Oh, good defence there. Matthias Scribillus on now for Herbert River. Xavier Hallier gets through a bit of space. Solari cleans up. Burke a dummy half. Goes to Ketchup. He plays out the back to James Barry. Early ball for Jake Riley. Steps off his left. Spots an opening. Jake the Snake Riley scores for the Western Lions. 18 points at 10 minute kick to come. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Lions on the rebound here. And Jake Riley opens it up. As we have a look on the Door Group replay, tremendous solo individual try there from Jake Riley. Really opens it up. Fantastic try. 18 points to 10 to kick to come. 8.5 minutes to go in this first half. But not every venue, so you can't alter it too much. Conversion successful. 18-12, 8 to go.
Conversion was successful there for Western Lions. River Crushers 18, Western Lions 12. Just under 8 minutes to go in the first half.
Dylan Gajano restarts play. Floating kickoff. They let it bounce. Picked up by Kyle Bader. Met by some strong defence though from Marley Healy and Kyle Stewart. Pearce ducks down the short side. Brett Anderson, big centre, comes in. Great run. Picks up good yardage there through the middle. Burke squares up nicely. Kamani George fighting through the tackle. Just short of the halfway line now, the Lions. Smart play there from Xavier Hallier. Completes the set. Puts a nice kick down. Herbert River will take the play to ball 10 metres out. 7 to go in this first half. They bring him back now through young Jaya Poppy. He'll play it back. Shout out to the Poppy family in Ingham. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for tuning in. Good young player, young Jaya Poppy. Great sporting family. Nice ball there from Gajano. Thomas Whiting. Marshall Hudson comes up with the footy. Goes to Bethel. Heath. Two twins out there playing together, the brothers. Jacob Burke, Kyle Bader. Good footwork in behind the ruck. Picks up post-contact meters. Super fit, this kid. Plays with good energy and good skill. Burke gets in around the ruck. Links up with Xavier Hallier. Shows and goes himself. Desperately pulled down there by Grabulis. Hallier plays it. Burke, catch up, takes it behind him. Barry fires a long pass to Anderson. Can't get past young Lockie Herbert though. Good defence from Lachlan. They're standing there, they offload. The ball's in Zane Bethel this time. Charges towards the line. Pull down 3 metres out. Last tackle. Burke a dummy half. Goes to Barry. Puts a little grubber through. Juggled there by Jaya Poppy over the back there. He'll force it in goal, but great work from the young back rower to clean that up for the Herbert River Crushers. In the final 5 minutes here, first half, 18-12. Herbert River got out to an 18-0 lead. Western Lions scoring back-to-back to reel the lead in. They're gathering momentum, heading into half-time. Marshall Hudson gives it Kamani George. He winds up. He's off the back fence. Aaron Solari stands in front of him with Debbie Eddy. Great tackle. Burke. Bader. He stands. He offloads to Burke. To Ketchup. Spins out of one. Aiden Ketchup gets through. Desperately pulled down by Grabulis. Oh, a second effort in the ruck there from Matty Spina. It's a penalty every day of the week, that one. Puts the hand in the ruck. So Western Lions get a penalty. 10 out. Good tackle there from Grabulis and Spina over the top. Burke. Hallier. Plays out the back to Hudson. Nice ball to Jake Riley. He stands and offloads. Hudson tries to force his way over. Backing into the try line. Burke could go down the short side here. No, he doesn't. Comes back towards the middle. Ketchup. There's a lost ball there in the ruck. The orange wall in defence. The Herbert River Crushers. The Mighty River Boys. They stand strong. They force an error. 3 to go in the first half. 18-12. Quality game of A-grade footy here for RLTD. Once again, we thank the Doyle Group, phenomenal supporters and sponsors, our live stream partner for 2025. We thank all you guys, the viewers out there. Thank you very much. Your support has been phenomenal. Going around the world. We have people in New Zealand, England, Vanuatu, Greece, watching today, Canada. Thank you very much. Sincerely appreciate it, guys. Really, really do. Marley Helium plays it. Goes to Sean Devietti. This young man's put his hand up since he's been on the field. Been heavily involved, providing an impact off the bench. Gajano puts it high, floating down the back for Hudson. 2 minutes to half time here. Both sides will be looking for that cold drink of water at half time. It's been physical out there. Pierce skips on the outside. Flicks past out the back. Cleaned up by Zane Bethel. Riley working extremely hard for his Western Lions. Plays it back to Jacob Burke. Barry. Goes to Kyle Bader. No one pushing up and support those. Left by himself then. Hallier. Little chip over the top. Tommy Lee. He's having a cracking game. Scored 2 tries. Now he's saying, as I say that, I've commentated, cursed him. Xavier Hallier steals it in the darker night. He puts a little venturous kick over in the final minute there. Probably panicked a little bit there, Western Lions. Time was on their side. It'll be a handover. 30 metres out. The River will just wind it down here. They'll play it out to half time. They'll go in 18-12, I'd say. The half time break. The River Boys currently lead 6 points at the moment. This young man's had a cracking game since coming on the field early in the game. Sean Devietti played really well, the young forward. Ty Scribulis. You must stand to play the ball, young man. Slary, beautiful short ball for Jai Poppy. Siren goes in the background, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a short break. Half time, Herbert River keep the lead. 18 points to 12 over the Western Lions.
That is half time. Our knockout semi-final with RLTD A-grade competition. Currently Herbert River 18, Western Lions 12. yourself to reception. We have one vendor door. Couple of minutes left to get to reception, ladies. Just a reminder, folks, after this elimination semi-final, we will have the major semi for the A grade. We'll see the undefeated South Bulls taking on brothers. The RLTD would like to thank its 2025 sponsors, Cowboys, Townsville and Black Hawks, Alliance Electrical, Townsville Hydrovac, EU Sportswear, Willow Shopping Centre, Doyle Group, McDonald's, Flag 3.1, and Seaton. And just a reminder, after this knockout semi-final, we do have the major semi-final winner progressing straight through the grand final here at Jack Dempsey Oval in a couple of weeks' time. That'll be South Bulls taking on brothers.
Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Triple S Sport coverage, RLT semi-final, the knockout one here. Exciting game of football we have. Herbert River lead, 18 points to 12 over the Western Lions. RLTD would like to thank Jeff and Tash Doyle, the Doyle Group. Phenomenal live stream partner. Supporters of Townsville District Rugby League. Thank you very much, guys. Oh, that's some big contact there from Kamani George on Thomas Whiting. Start the second half. It's now or never for these two teams. 40 minutes to go. Who will progress through to the prelim final? Jaya Poppy takes on the Western Lions. Massive crowd here at Jack Mansky Oval. Fantastic to see. RLTD. First week of the finals, Marley Helium takes him on. Grabulis, dummy half, goes back to Dylan Gajano. Gets a low spiraling kick across. Looks for a 40-20. It's going to be probably a metre short. There are cries for it. Trying to call him bluff there, I think. Jeffrey the touchy, right on the spot though. He doesn't miss much. It'll be a play the ball for the Western Lions. So the Lions coming out of their own half through Big Brad Anderson. Stands there. Offloads to Jacob Burke. Probing. He's been in great form. It's moving in to the hooking role. James Barry. Jake Riley. Good defence from young Lachlan Herber. Good tackle there on Kyle Stewart. Nielsen. Bader once again puts his hand up, goes through the middle. Plays it back to Burke. Catch up. Pulled down by Devietti. Burke. Halia. Johnson. Early ball for young Heath Bethel. Playing it right centre there. Hudson outside him on the wing. Halia. Puts a little midfield bomb up. Bounces off the shoulders of Bethel there. Ends up in Taylor Pierce. Looks for an exciting finish in the corner. But desperate defence from the Herbert River Crushers. They hold them out. What a fast start to the second half. It's a game of inches. Desperate defence. Effort on effort from Herbert River. As Taylor Pierce flirted with the sideline then. Thomas Whiting and Dylan Gajano coming over, the captain. What an effort. Sean Devietti now. Bounces off one shoulder. Picks up post-contact Mears. It's a strip one-on-one. Aiden catch up. Steals the ball. Burke goes short. Bounces off a Herbert River player. Kamani George scores for the Herbert River. Scores for Western Lions. Smashes the ball down. Two big plays there for Western Lion. The steal, then the pickup off the bounce. Western Lions score. Kamani George, the big number 8. Slams the ball down. 18-16 with the kick to come. Why do you zoom out when you score? Why don't you zoom in when you score on actual player? You know what I'm saying? You zoom out. Huh? You zoom when they score, you should zoom in the player. You know, like in NRL, they zoom in the player and follow the player a bit before the kick. You're zooming out, just being too prepped. Stop bumping the camera. You zoom out. You're too prepped for the goal kick. Yeah, stay on him a little bit, yeah. Yep. Jacob Burke converts. 18 all. 4 minutes in the second half.
Conversion was successful. Number 19, Jacob Black. All tied up here in the elimination final. 5 minutes into the second half. 18 all.
So Herbert River led 18-0. Now it's 18 all. Smart work there from Marshall Hudson. Catches the ball, puts the foot over the dead ball line. It'll be a penalty. So Western Lions have wrangled the momentum back here. 18 all. Kamani George, they've asked for a rerun. Kyle Bader puts his hand up. Here come the Western Lions. Barry turns Brett Anderson back underneath him. Strong carry on the left edge. Burke, dummy half. Goes to Jake Riley. Probing in behind the ruck. Lions playing with a bit of momentum. Kamani George, try scorer. Spina desperately holds on. And he's lost the ball. So Herbert River withhold the raid as Western Lions are building their momentum in throughout this game. $18 points all. 6 minutes down. Second half here. RLTD qualifying final in the A grade. Sorry, knockout semi-final. My apologies. Got a bit excited there. Loser bows out for the season, unfortunately. Winner progresses through the prelim final next week. Oh, might be a ruck infringement here. Just a second effort there from Burke. Oh, not the best kick for touch, unfortunately. Dylan Ganjano. It's picked up by Marshall Hudson on the rebound. Big Marsh brings it back. A little bit of theatrical, classical work there from both players. Marshall gets the win in that one, gets the penalty for the Lions. Xavier Hallier, he'll find touch. Could be costly, not kicking that penalty out for Herbert River. Anderson, Zane Bethel. He'll play it back to Burke. To Bader, uses some footwork at the line. Pulled down about a metre short. Plays it back. James Barry takes him on himself. Little show and go. Spots an opening, but he hasn't scored. Herbert River desperately hold him up. Dylan Gajano again with his second try scoring effort. He was over for all money, James Barry. I don't know how he did not score that. Gajano, the try saver. Burke. Hallier. Hudson. Riley, they put it through the hands. Heath Bethel this time. They get over the line, the ball comes backwards. And I have a feeling it might be Jake Riley who cleans it up. The boys have come together over in the far corner. Plenty of motion and passion out there. If anything happens like that, don't zoom in. Because if it goes to judiciary or something, they zoom in themselves. So it's easier for them. We just keep it at normal level. I'm not quite sure who's good, eh? Oh shit, I forgot to hit the replay button. Sorry, mate. You might have to ask them to put their hand up. Because usually I'll see the replay. I think it might have been Jake Riley because I thought the ball come loose and he put his hand on it. Just tell them to put their hand up. Three or five.
Just waiting on confirmation of the actual try score there, but at the moment Western Lions 22, 18 Crushers. Double there, Jake Riley.
Jake Riley cleans it up and scores in the corner for the Western Lions. They have scored 4 consecutive tries. 22 points to 18. They are building momentum. We are, boys. It's a great kick. Goes across the face, though. Jacob Burke, unsuccessful. 11.5 minutes down in the second half. 22-18, Western Lions lead.
Conversion was unsuccessful there for the Lions. They currently lead 22-18. 30 minutes to go with the knockout final.
Oh. Did they end up putting that awning out, or did they end up getting it? It was only just that morning sun, eh? So they restart play. Kyle Bader. It's been outstanding for Western Lions. Massive work ethic. Plays with lots of energy. As this man here, Jake Riley, showing all his experience and class out there. Diplock back on a dummy half. Goes to Aiden Ketchup. Has provided the difference off the bench. Plays it back. Diplock. Barry. Zane Bethel. Very impressed with the Bethel twins. 2 good young footballers. James Barry takes them on. Goes to Xavier Hallier. Gets a kick away. They're going to get a penalty. Kicker taken out in the collision. So all momentum swinging Western Lions at the moment. A bit of ill discipline here from the Herbert River Crushers. Must wrap your arms around the kicker. You can't just make collision with them. (22-18). Western Lions may even take the 2 points here. They'll look for a 6-point lead. Little shout out to Dulcie Kwane. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. It's lovely to see you the other day. Really appreciate your support. You'd be proud of Manny and his boys. They played really well in the 21s, advancing straight through to the final. So Western Lions are taking the option. They're going to take the 2 points on on offer. Trying to extend the lead to 6. Xavier Haller comes in. Strikes it quite well, goes through the post. 24-18. 27.5 minutes remain in this game. Herbert River restart. Bouncing balls cleaned up by Beta. Western Lions through Marshall Hudson. Be a penalty here once again. It is high contact. So Herbert River very ill disciplined at the moment. Turning over. Penalties, presenting Western Lions an opportunity to keep control of this momentum of the game. Heath Bethel takes him on, first tackle. Goes to Kamani George. Good defence there from Nielsen. Cohen Emmy back out there now for Herbert River. They go down the left edge. James Barry turns Zane Bethel back underneath him. Zach Diplock probing in around the ruck. James Barry. Xavier Hallier. Aiden Ketchup. Fortunately, untidy play the ball. So the Herbert River Crushers finally get some possession. 25 minutes remain in this game. 24-18. Western Lions have the lead now. Comes out the back from Cohen Emmy to Lockie Herber. Kyle Stewart. Big tall rangy centre. Marley Helium probing at the line there. Good defence from Johnson over the top. Emmy. Ben Stanford takes him on through the middle. Still going. Picks up post-contact meters. Emmy. Lockie Herber. Plays out the back to Gajano. Nice ball to Kyle Stewart. It's pulled down desperately. Be a penalty as Gajano was taken off the ball. Been put on report there. Late shot there from Brett Anderson. Oh, that was late. So Herbert River looking to regather the points through Ben Stanford. Takes him on through the middle. 12 out. Emmy goes to Lachlan Herber, shows and goes himself. He's had a good season, the young man, playing in the 7 jersey for the River. Cohen Emmy Ben Stanford. The ball might have been touched by Western Lions here. It's gone backwards. Play on. Gajano gives an early ball here. Trethaway looking for his second. He's going to get it. William Trethaway scores for the Herbert River Crushers. They make the most of their opportunity. 24-22.
That's a goal there for William Trethaway out wide for the Crushers. The Western Lions 24, over the Crushers 22, just over 23 minutes of this elimination final left to go.
The ball was thrown out the back there from Benny Stanford. Aaron Shalari puts it through the hands quickly, and Trethaway finishes off in good style. He picks up his second try of the game.
The RLTD would like to thank its season sponsors for 2025. The Cowboys, Townsville Blackhawks, Alliance Electrical, and Townsville Hydrovac. EU Sportswear.
A massive, massive thank you to all the viewers out there today watching. I sincerely appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much on behalf of Triple S Sport. It's very heartwarming to see the support out there. Thank you. Big shout out to the Ingham and Herbert River community. Thank you very much. We wish you all the best in supporting your team. To all the overseas viewers, thank you. People down in Brisbane, New South Wales. Really does mean a lot. Thanks for interacting with us. It's a quality game of A-grade rugby league here. 24-22 at the kick to come. 22 minutes remain in this game. RLTD would like to thank the Doyle Group. Big thanks to Jeff, Tash, phenomenal supporters and sponsors. Rugby League Townsville District, North Queensland footy in general. Thank you, guys. Packed house here at Jack Mansky Oval. One of the premier rugby league grounds throughout Queensland. So good to have the final series here. Love to see the juniors follow it. And Dylan Gajano in front of the big Herbert River crowd on the hill. Slots it from the sideline. Game on, ladies and gentlemen. 24 points all. Do not leave your lounge rooms now. 24 all. 21 minutes to go. Buckle up. Low spiraling kick. Stanford plays it. Goes to young Sean Devietti. Playing big minutes, the young middle forward. Brings it back through the middle. Cohen Emmy, a dummy half. Stands and probes. Mix up with Stanford. Nice little offload and play. Aaron Slary moving up in support. He'll start coming in this game now. Using all his silky skill out there. Lachlan Herber. He opens him up. He pushes through. Desperately pulled down by Kamani George. Cohen Emmy. Dylan Gajano. Launches it high across the field. Lands in the arms of Tommy Lee. He puts a little left foot kick over the top. It goes straight to Marshall Hudson, the fullback. And he brings it back. Shout out to Genomai Guy. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate your kind words. Hope you're well, Bella. Thanks for enjoying the footy. Diplock gets in a dummy half. Pushes in around the ruck. Desperate defence from Stanford and Poppy. Braden Ross back out there now in the headgear, number 10. Works hard through the middle third. Zachy Diplock goes down the right to Hallier. Back on the inside to Johnson. Jake Riley probing around the ruck as he does. Zane Bethel, ball hits the ground, picked up by Pierce. Anderson was wrapping around on the outside. Goes to Xavier Hallier, who launches it, floating kick across. Dylan Gajano, safe at the back. He's had a big game, Dill. Really, really has. Got a player down in background for Herbert River. Get some tension. Looks like it might be a blood issue. even looked at down RL. We haven't had time, really. What is it?
3410 to Cronulla.
It's to be expected. So Herbert River now plying the trade coming out of their half. Big shout out to Paulie Desault, one of the kings, the legends, Herbert River. A tremendous man watching at home. Thanks for your kind words, mate. I hope you're well. We must catch up soon, mate. Thanks for all your love and support, Paulie. His birthday boy the other day. Lockie Herbert comes down the short side. Nice pass to Stewart. He beats one. He links up. Interchange player just come on the field for Herbert River. Young Jaden Smallwood. Local boy there, come through the grades. It's great to see another junior player out there for Herbert River. Stanford links up with Solari. Crafty. 5'8" Aaron. Like I said, he'll come in this game now. Lockie Herbert's really stepped up himself. Puts a little tip over the top. Jake Riley cleans it up. Been impressed with young Lachlan. He's been plying his trade, waiting for his time. Taylor Pierce opens him up here. He gets into some open space. Kyle Bader pushing up behind him in support. He might run away here. Taylor Pierce. Can he go all the way? But what about Tommy Lee coming across? He makes the tackle, but Taylor Pierce scores. He runs 80-odd metres. Tommy Lee comes flying across. Referee Sammy Nosworthy points to the spot. What a fantastic try. The crowd go up. Western Lions steal the lead back. 28-24 to kick to come. He goes all right, this kid. Johnny. Have a quick look at this. Conversion successful there from Xavier Hallier. Western Lions extend their lead 15 minutes ago. 30-24. Conversion unsuccessful, sorry. 28-24. Getting a bit excited up here in the box. My sincere apologies, ladies and gentlemen. So Western Lions, once it's through, go through anymore. They've certainly got momentum here. Zach Diplock now with the footy in hand. Little number 9. They're probing. Georgie Rubin out there in the 14 now. Oh, Jaden Smallwood nearly pulls off an intercept. Picked up by Anderson. It's flicked up on the inside. Jack Rednich for the Western Lions. They're turning it on here, the Western Lions. They're playing some entertaining rugby league. And they score back-to-back tries and go to a 32-24 lead.
Try there to Western Lions, number 15, Jack Rednich. Score currently 32-24 by the Western Lions.
So as this momentum swings once again during this game, entertaining end-to-end footy, Western Lions have gone to a 32-24 lead now. Still a lot of time left in this game, 13 and a half minutes. James Barry is taking over the goal kicking for Western Lions at the moment. Comes in, strikes it, he's hooked it to the left. Conversion unsuccessful. 32-24, 13 to go.
Back-to-back tries there for Western Lions. They currently lead 32-24 with just over 12 minutes to go in this elimination final.
Once again, Rugby League Townsville District would like to thank the Doyle Group, our live stream partner for 2025. We'd also like to thank the North Queensland Cowboys and Mendy Townsville District Blackhawks for their contribution and support throughout 2025 season, providing pathways for our local juniors to come through. So Herbert River get an opportunity here to come back with some points straight away. Error from the kickoff from Western Lions. Herbert River off for a scrum on the tram tracks. 10 metres out. Young Lockie Herbert will feed the scrum. They're loading up on the left edge. Aaron Solari and Dylan Gajano will feature heavily here. Goes to Aaron Solari, takes him on, gives Gajano an early ball to get a bit of space. Treatherway scored 2. He'll play it on the first. Dylan's a dummy half, inspirational skipper. Benny Stanford. It's great to see this man back playing rugby league. Brings a lot of experience and toughness in the middle. Marley Helium. Turn Thomas Whiting back underneath now. Matty Spear, ball playing there. Marley Helium, dummy half, goes to Lockie Herber. Inside to Benny Stanford once again. It's going to be pulled down 5 metres out. Marley Helium, dummy half. Goes out the back to Aaron Solari, a chance to show and go himself. Pulled down inches out from the try line. Helium and dummy half. Goes down the short side. Gajano puts a kick through, chases himself. Just goes over the dead ball line. Dylan Gajano trying to inspire his team, the leader from the fullback. (32-24). Herbert River must be next to score. Jack Rednich, try scorer, will play it back. Taylor Pierce, heavily involved, off the wing, having a cracking game, the young man. Kyle Bader, he'll play it back. Jacob Burke. Hallier sends Aiden Ketchup through the middle, beats 1, gets out of 2, still going. Nielsen cleans up the defence. Goes to Bader. Skips on the outside of Solari. Opens him up. Aaron tracks him down though. Young Jai Poppy in there to assist. Burke spots an open down the short side through Jake Riley. Wade Johnson. The River up to it in defence though. They run it on the last. So we're down to the final 10 minutes. 32-24. And next day, great game will follow straight afterwards. Undefeated South Bulls take on Townsville Brothers. We're about 10 minutes behind schedule due to time off and that for injuries. Cracking crowd today here at Jack Mansky Oval. It's a full credit to everyone involved. Tremendous day at local league footy. Really has been. See Herbert River quickly put it out. Stewart takes a tap. Erber, Matty Spina. Two famous Ingham Rugby League names there. Erber and Spina combining. Helium, dummy half. Goes to Stanford. Coming back underneath him. They probe down the short side. Stewart gets an opening. Oh, big defence there from Jake Riley. Comes off. Ball lands on the ground. Taylor Pierce grounds it in goal. Bit of goal line drop out. So Herbert River starting to play a little bit more desperate footy now. Throwing caution in the wind. 7 minutes remain. 32-24, they're down. Entertaining rugby league. This is a knockout semi-final. Fortunately for the loser, they bow out. High kick. It's tapped backwards. It lands in the hands of Kyle Bader. He takes him on. Bounces off Solari. He comes back at him. Kyle Bader will play it on tackle one. Goes to Marshall Hudson. He's been busy at the back today, Marsh. Burke. Catch up. Nice tackle in there from Stanford. Geez, he's had a cracking game in the middle, Benny. Jake Riley. Scored a couple good tries himself. Hallier shows and goes. Steps off his right. Xavier Hallier opens him up, using his footwork at the line. Then he puts the pace on here. Somebody stop him. He gets rolled over. Has he got the ball down, though? I'm pretty sure he has. Xavier Hallier scores. That could be a match winner now. We still have 7 minutes. But Xavier Hallier opens it up. Sensational individual try for the Western Lions. 36-24 to kick to come.
Is it me?
Jacob Burke takes back over the goal kicking duties, adds extras. 38-24, lead of 14 points now. 5 minutes remain in this game. Tough task ahead in all respect for Herbert River now. It's been a cracking game of rugby league though. They go for the short kick-off. They do get it back. This game's not done yet. The River, they have true fighting spirit. Ball hits the ground. It's cleaned up by Benny Stanford. Marley Helian, dummy half, Spina. Turns young Sean Davietti. He's had a massive game, big minutes in the middle. Young man does not look out of place there, playing first grade. Lockie Herber. Turns Stanford back underneath. Braden Ross steals it, goes backwards. Nielsen, defence there for the River. Aiden catch up. I'll message that. Four minutes remain in this game. We see them just washing some blood off the footy there. They're not tampering with the ball. They swap balls now. So clock restarts. Knockout semi-final here. Western Lions, Herbert River, they're battling it out. James Barry probing for Western Lions. Herbert River desperately fighting for their season. They get a kick away. May run dead though. Give Herbert River 7 tackles. No, sits up in goal. Dylan Ganjano. He brings it back. They need to go 100 metres twice here and score. Herbert River. Smallwood. Meets some good defence there from Bader. Dip block. Ball comes loose. Unfortunately for Herbert River. The Western Lions, 3 minutes to go. Regain possession 10 metres out. We'll have a quick changeover after the game. And we've got a huge game coming up. Southball and Townsville brothers will battle it out. Who will go straight through to the grand final? Burke picks it up at the back of the scrum, goes to Jake Riley. Skips on the outside, he's still going. Solid defence from Kyle Stewart though. He's had a good game, Stewart. They'll come back towards the middle. Pierce the dummy half. Burke. Radnich. He's picked up a try today in the semi-final. Burke a dummy half. Goes towards the post. Georgie Rubin plays out the back to Xavier Hallier. Bethel comes in off his wing. Strong carry. Burke, a dummy half, goes short to Kyle Bader, who's close to the line. Fortunately, he's lost the ball. 2 minutes remain. Western Lions 38. Herbert River 24.
Just a reminder coming up, the grand final qualifier in their A-grade RLTD season. The undefeated South Schools will take on Townsville Brothers.
Entertaining kick here for Herbert River. Smallwood, unfortunately, can't hang on, and Jack Reddish picks it up, scoots away down the left edge. So Western Lions back on the attack here in the final minute. James Barry links up with George Rubin. Kyle Bader goes to Wade Johnson. They put it through the hands. Heath Bethel's going to finish it off and win the game for the Western Lions here. 42-24. He scores in the corner. He finishes the game for Western Lions. Unfortunately, that's Herbert River. Season gone now. Once again, the Ingham and Herbert River community have done extremely well. They are definitely one of the powerhouse clubs of the competition, Herbert River. Year in, year out, consistent performance. They should be proud of themselves. They still have their reserve grade in, but unfortunately for first grade, it comes to an end this year. And a very young side, but they've performed admirably. They really have. Yeah, see how you left it on him there? Yeah, that's heaps better. Season gone now. Once again, Ingham and Herbert River community have done extremely well. Conversion unsuccessful. Siren goes in the background. Western Lions run out winners in the knockout semi-final. 42-24. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you from the bottom of my heart here at Triple S Sport. Support is phenomenal. Thank you to the Doyle Group, our largest live stream sponsor. Thank you very much. Good night.